Hi everyone, this is Martha Ermias coming to you live from Orange County, California. How's everybody doing today? I'm actually traveling and I'm in Orange County, California at my aunt's house. And hi Miron, how are you? Hi Manuel, nice to see you here. How's everybody doing today? I'm coming to you live from the other side of the country, West Coast. Hi Elita, I'm right here in your city. Orange County, California. Hi, Samina, how are you? So good to see you guys here. It's really early for me because I just came here last night and actually didn't go back to bed. I didn't go to bed until about 2 a.m. And today is actually, I woke up early and here doing Facebook Live at the usual time. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Martha Ermias and I'm an entrepreneur and I have three passions. Entrepreneurship, personal growth, and contribution are my passions. And I am doing a Facebook Live challenge for 30 days until the end of the month. I hope I can see something. Let me see. I think I'm doing something wrong here. Let me see. Yeah. All right. There we go. So, 30-day Facebook Live challenge. And for those of you who've been following me, I really appreciate you guys. And I hope you guys are finding value from what I'm talking about. And I've been getting a lot of feedbacks and reviews, and that makes me really happy. Some of you guys have been telling me how this has been helping you. And please go ahead and share if you find this message also helpful. But today, we're going to be talking about authenticity, being authentic. This is a topic also very dear to me, because not being authentic can hurt you in your life a lot. And I've really had my share of disadvantages of not being authentic, and it's something that I am growing. It's one of my growth areas, and I'm very passionate about to talk about it. But first, for those of you who might not be understanding what I'm saying by being authentic, is really being authentic is being yourself, your true self, and being in line with the purpose that you were created to be. So a lot of people have a struggle. A lot of people struggle being themselves. I don't know what I'm doing here. Sorry guys, I don't have my usual setup, and anyways, we're just going to keep going. So a lot of people do struggle being authentic. And here's the reason why. As human beings, we all have needs. And those needs are, first of all, we have needs. We want to be part of a community. We don't live or cannot live in isolation. We want to be part of a social group. So it's important to us that we find that community where we feel like we belong. And we also have a need to be validated, validation, meaning, confirmation that we're on the right track, from other people who support us. We have a need of being accepted, okay? Those are natural needs that we all have that need to be met. And it's a good thing, and we really need to have those needs met, of course. But sometimes what happens is, in the pursuit of those needs, or in the pursuit of getting those needs met, sometimes we actually sacrifice or compromise who we really are, because we want to be accepted by people, we want to belong, and it kind of becomes a little bit hard for us to stand out. And what that does to us is we start to conform to our environment or to what we think people would like us to be, as opposed to being our true self and the person that we are created to be. Okay, so in that process, we actually lose our authenticity. And the danger in that is we're all created to be unique, and we're all created for a purpose. There's nobody like us. Like, for example, if I'm talking about me, there's only one Martha Ermias in the world, and there's nobody that's can take my place, basically, in terms of my purpose, why I'm here, how I'm designed, and all of that. And it's the same thing. It's true for all of us. We are all created for a purpose, for a good reason, and there's nobody that duplicates who we really are. So when we're not true to that person, and we're conforming to everything else that's around us, it becomes very hard to leave for the purpose that we are designed and created. And that's actually because we are designed and created. We are supposed to live for our purpose. What happens is we don't become happy. True happiness and true fulfillment is not found when you're conforming to everything else. I don't know if you guys have heard about, being a people pleaser. You're afraid that other people may not be pleased with you, or they may not like your ideas and things like that. And you try to please everybody. But what happens is you're not satisfied. Because you're not supposed to do that, so you're really not satisfied. So not being authentic can hurt you in terms of not being able to fulfill your own purpose. But at the same time, you can end up creating the life that you don't want. Because if you're not being authentic, or if you're not being real, or if you're not being your true self, you're probably going to attract the life, the people, everything else around you. You're going to attract the things that fit the person that you are trying to become, as opposed to the person that you truly are. And you're probably not going to be happy. So if you're not real, you're not going to really attract the right people, or the right stuff, the right business, the right everything into your life. So it's very, very important to become very authentic. But what makes it very difficult to be authentic, okay? When you're trying to be yourself, and when I say about being yourself, I'm talking about the person that's in line with your values, your purpose, and things like that. Because sometimes being yourself can be taken as being rebellious, just being different. Just being different is not being yourself. Yes, you have to be different, but the person that you really, really are. Hi, Aman. Hi, everyone. How's everybody doing? So good to see you guys here. So being authentic and being yourself, not necessarily just being different or rebellious, but being the person that you are truly designed to become. Finding your true purpose, finding your true mission. And being that person is what we're talking about. So what is the challenges of being yourself, okay? Especially if you've lived conforming to your surrounding for a very long time. And I see this in life, and I'm a victim of that as well. Very few people stand for what they believe and continue to be authentic. Most people, they're conforming to their environment most of the time. If you've done that, when you decide to become authentic or be yourself, a true self, you're afraid. There's going to be a lot of fear. You're going to be afraid of being judged by other people, because people are going to say, why are you being different? This is not who you are. That's how they're going to react, and it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you to stand out, and not being accepted. And losing friends, or losing people that you think will support you. All of that fear is going to creep in. And the one way that you can really, really resolve that is, first of all, if people around you are not really accepting you for who you are, it's because you've already gotten them used to a person who you're not. Okay, so give them time to see who you really are. Do not that fear hold you back to be authentic. Go ahead and just live your life and be authentic and thrive in the person that you're supposed to be. And over time, they're going to accept that personality of you too. They're going to be okay with it. And some people might not. And what that means is that those people are not supposed to be in your life, or not necessarily for you to fight with them. Always love them, but maybe it's not the right association. And again, a lot of times the associations that we have when we're not authentic, those associations are by default. They happen by default. Whoever is around you, that becomes your association. But if you're leading a very purpose-driven life, you want your associations to be by design. You really want to associate with the people that support your goals and your purpose in life, not necessarily people that are by default around you, okay? Because if you don't put yourself in the right environment, again, you really cannot thrive in the purpose that in your purpose, and also it's going to be really hard for you to be authentic and to continue to be authentic. And the people that support your goals, they're going to allow you to be who you are. So yes, we are going to have needs of being part of a society, being part of a community, being validated, being accepted. But that need, we have to meet it intentionally by creating the right associations, as opposed to just being by, just letting it be by default, okay? So there's actually a few tips that can help us become more authentic that I want to share with you guys. First of all, when you're thinking about being authentic, think of being the best person, the best version of yourself, not necessarily the rebellious version of yourself, or it's not just being different for the sake of being different. It's about being different for the sake of your values and what you believe in, what you're created to become, okay? And the second thing, number 2, do not be afraid to show your flaws. This is very, very important, guys. When you're afraid of what people think about you, when you're afraid of whether they're going to accept you or not, what happens is more and more you hide yourself. You hide your weaknesses. You don't want to talk about, the real you, really. And that's actually a prison. It's really, it's not a good place to be, and it doesn't allow you to grow. So be okay to show your flaws, because everybody does have flaws and everybody has weaknesses. And if you really don't care about other people judging you, you're going to be okay with showing your flaws. That's going to make you more authentic. And believe it or not, the more you show your flaws, the more the real kind of people, they can connect with you more. It's actually a good thing. And the third thing is share your struggles as often as you share your wins. A lot of times, especially when, and this is something that I tell myself as well, when you're trying to help people, if your heart is really into helping people, you talk about how they can win, you talk about, and then you share how you've overcome. A lot of things that you talk about could be the winning side of life. And, but that's not the whole story. That's not the whole picture. There's also struggles that you go through. There's also a lot of, stuff that you go through that people need to hear about that too. And do not be afraid to show that, because it helps people, learn from it, and it also helps them connect with you more. Okay? Sorry, guys, I'm actually at my aunt's house and people are talking over there, so I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, and also this another tip is also, do not be afraid to stand for what you believe. Stand for what you believe. Show people who you truly are, and the right kind of people will support you, and some people will not, but that's okay. Don't try to please everyone, and always tell the truth. This is another tip also. Always be true to other people, whether they like it or not. And be true to yourself. Do not lose your integrity in the process. Do not be afraid. Sometimes, we're afraid of telling the truth because we think the other person that we're talking to may not accept it. And again, that's fear of man. Do not be in that state, because you're not going to be you. Practice integrity. Tell the truth, and be okay with some people not liking you. And again, this is the last one, which is, just know that no matter what you do, some people are going to like you, some people are not. And be okay with that, okay? So it's better, there's actually a saying, I forgot about it. Well, that's okay, I'm not going to say it right now. But so be okay with some people not liking you, because it's going to happen anyways. And everybody, some people are not going to relate with you. Everybody's not going to be relating with you, but there's going to be people that are going to relate with you. And those people, maybe you can serve them, maybe you can associate with them, and things like that. So do not want to be liked by everyone. Actually, the more you have people that like you and people that don't like you, the more you have, you divide your audience that way, the more true you're becoming to yourself, because the reality is not everybody's going to really like who you are, because they don't really relate with you, and that should be okay too. So those are basically my tips, guys, and thank you so much for watching, and please go ahead and share if you find this valuable. And again, I'm broadcasting today from Orange County, California. Happy to be here, although I woke up a little bit too early and haven't had enough sleep, and right now actually I'm going to the airport to pick up one of my business partners, and we're going to be heading to San Diego for a business seminar. I'm very excited about that. So I will be talking to you guys again tomorrow from San Diego. Until then, I really do appreciate you guys being here, and please make it a great day, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.